It every single time. Kamie Crawford is joining us live from LA this morning. Good morning, Kamie.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
So that is an interesting thing. How do you guys do these investigations during the quarantine when we can't really meet in public and really verify somebody? How do you do that?
Well, we're all working from home, so we're all just kind of figuring things out as we go. We basically had to figure out how to make this happen on our own. We filmed this before there was any kind of quarantine programming out there. So, it was definitely a challenge, but we do everything through Zoom. It's all virtual. And it's still just as exciting as before and somehow just as crazy.
So how do you, because lots of times on the show you end up, catching the person, you meet them someplace and they admit to who they are. How do you facilitate that via Zoom, or how do you get them to go online and actually admit who they are?
So it takes a lot of baiting and a lot of buttering up for sure. We always try to make sure that we create a safe space for people to be able to come on and tell their stories. But it definitely is challenging because we send out our meeting ID on Zoom and our link to a bunch of different people as we're investigating. So whether it's, a friend or a family member or the catfish themselves, we just never know who's going to pop in, what they're going to say. Anyone could give our meeting ID to somebody else who could give it to someone else who may know something. So it's pretty intense, but just as exciting, I think, if not even more exciting, to watch it in a new format.
So any of the investigative techniques that you have learned on this show, be honest, have you now used these in your own personal life?
Oh, I was using them before. I was using them from a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because I've been a fan of the show since the documentary came out in 2010. So, the Google image search, everything like that. I'm a natural investigator myself. I'm a Scorpio, so that is what we do. And I, have always been into that. I'm always the friend who, if you say you met someone at this place and they were, repping a university hoodie and you know what it is, you tell me, I can find that in 10 minutes or less. No problem.
The show is fantastic. I love it. Catfish, Wednesdays, 8 o'clock on MTV. Kamie Crawford, thank you so much and best of luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, man, I love that show.